Hello everybody, Tony Aiello, La Mirada blog. A very happy 4th of July weekend to you. It's the 3rd of July. We're live on Facebook. Thank you all for joining me so far. What's on your mind this evening? It's very interesting. I think where am I right now? It's obvious where I am. And again, we're live on Facebook. Tell your friends and neighbors. We're going to be here for a few minutes. Spending some time talking about some of the things going on in La Mirada right now, and then enjoying maybe a beautiful sunset at the same time. We're next to the fire station. Just so you know, I have my scan. Okay, so you can hear that. I have this in my pocket. We may hear something live here go down in La Mirada. You just never know. You just never know, right? But actually, I just did hear a call. So if you hear the scanner on in the background, right now I have it on the. Oh, here we go. I was just talking about this. We just had a call go out to Leffingwell and Santa Gertrudis for Squad 49. They're assisting with, I want to say, Engine 115 out of Whittier. There's an incident on Santa Gertrudis and Leffingwell, and so. Right when I went on the air here, I wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's a scanner you're going to be hearing in the background. Right now, I have it on LA County Fire. You can hear that. And so a lot of it, LA County is huge, so a lot of it's not really La Mirada related. I also have the option, I can listen, if I click over to the Sheriff's Dispatch, that just covers pretty much Norwalk, La Mirada, and Pico. So in case you hear that scanner go off in the background as we're visiting with you here on this beautiful Saturday night here in La Mirada, that's what it is. So I'm going to keep an ear out for something that may be going on in La Mirada. If you have any questions, send them my way. What's kind of going on? What's on everybody's mind tonight as we pan on over here? We have the Norwalk La Mirada Unified School District Candidates Forum happened last week. That was, I hope you all enjoyed that live video. Of course, this would be, if you have any, we had a lot of comments about that, and we enjoyed doing it. Normally, this would be the 3rd of July event, and the lighting now just changed out of nowhere. It was very bright, and you can see the sun has went behind these clouds. It's normally, this is the second year in a row now. I agree, Tiffany. I'm sad too. Everybody's sad. I really thought they'd be able to pull it off this year, but just didn't happen in time. So this is 2 years in a row. The city will not be having its 3rd of July event, which literally would be happening right now. And of course, that's behind me, east on the other. I'm on the other side. Very sad for a lot of people. Second year in a row, but it was really a county thing. The county didn't give the city a permit. It was just because if you think about it, that event draws about 10,000 people. Remember, La Mirada Regional Park is a regional park. Many of the people that attend that event and really splash too, generally speaking, or don't even live in La Mirada. So I mean, that event has like 10,000. Yeah, plenty of illegal fireworks. It doesn't seem like there's as many as last year, though, does it, Gerda? So, you have to remember that 3rd of July event that's been going on for many years has like 10,000 people. More sometimes, less sometimes, but that's a lot of people, and the city manages to pull it off every year, almost without a hitch. So, very sad it's not happening this year. But get out there. I heard there's record sales at all the fireworks booths. Am I saying that right? Is it firework booths or fireworks booths? Anyway, it's really kind of interesting here. All the years I've been coming up here to City Hall, and I know it's Saturday night, but there's, I try to be as diplomatic as possible with a lot of things. So I'm not really, but there's like two people just saying, I've never seen this before in the Civic Center, like kind of just living on the steps here of the library, and then over here by City Hall behind me. So I don't know, that's pretty trippy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the 3rd of July event. So yeah, a lot of illegal fireworks going on, but record sales going on all the fireworks booths. We've been getting people sending us their locations and all that stuff. So get out there and purchase your fireworks if that's your thing. I got a message from a pissed off resident regarding the fireworks. They were questioning why I guess the La Mirada Soccer Association was denied a permit, and then they were complaining that other organizations that have booths aren't necessarily based in La Mirada. So I know there's a little truth to that, but I know they changed the process to that person who sent. I know they changed the process years back where it's like a lottery system or lotto system. So maybe we can get Hal Malkin. I know he does a lot of the things with the fireworks. Maybe he's watching and he can chime in on that. But I think they have some kind of lotto system. So maybe the soccer group, it missed out. So I'm trying to get the sheriff's dispatch right now, and you can see it's just not cooperating with me. So we'll go back to the fire. And this parent was also concerned. It's giving me difficulties also. This parent was also concerned that La Mirada Soccer Association should have a booth because it's the largest youth group organization in La Mirada. I guess there's like 800 kids in that. So you tell me. I don't know. So what else is going on? So yeah, that's going on with the. So get out to the fireworks booths. Anybody have any comments on that? Let me know. Anything else going on in La Mirada? Any questions you might have? As we are here live on Facebook, July 3rd, 2021. We're here at the Civic Center, La Mirada Civic Center, Imperial, La Mirada Boulevard. This is live, baby. So I'm going to make mistakes. Got a sheriff's helicopter going overhead. Let's turn back this way. Oh, this is close to us. Okay, so that's Whittier. Squad 28's out of Whittier. I just thought, why is there a helicopter over us? I'm not going to be able to get this. Yeah, what else is going on, folks? You let me know. Very sad we're not at the 3rd of July event tonight. I hope it's not too noisy in La Mirada tonight. Well, they have a few boosters per booth. That's not a good soccer. It doesn't have anything this year. Yeah, it's not good. I know they changed the way the system of the way they sell fireworks. Like some organizations even share booths now. And like I said, I think there's some kind of lotto system. Where does the money go from fines for illegal fireworks? That's a good question. I would assume the general fund somewhere. Some kind of general fund. That's a good question. I guess where all fines for anything really involved with the city would go to the fine collecting account. Hey Jared. Hey Tanya. Hey Jose. Hey Raymond. Raymond, beautiful photo. Raymond Fernandez, legendary Raymond Fernandez. The beautiful photo. I don't even remember where I saw it. I think it was on one of the other La Mirada pages. Raymond shot recently. It might have even been last night. So, very nice photo, Raymond. What's going on, dude? I have a project for you, man. I got this photo from 1917 La Mirada. It has a lady in the driveway. Well, she's like a girl, and I think I know who it is, and I need your help. It's like a mystery in identifying that girl who is now, well, what would she be, about 70? And we'll talk about this later, but yeah, really cool photo. And I have another photo I got from in a La Habra garage sale, many years ago. It's from July 4th, 1917. It accompanied this photo that I found. It's just an incredible photo. 104 years ago it was taken, and it says
20 traffic collision LS 96's 9818 Firebird Avenue across the Ray Street.
Yeah, that's in Whittier. And I'm going to share that with you guys one day. It was put in the La Mirada history book, and it got kind of distorted. Tom Robinson, the former city manager for La Mirada many years ago, scanned it with the very nice into politicians' pockets. That's where the money goes. Tiffany, I cannot wait for fireworks tomorrow night. I know, none of us can. Should be fun. Everybody be safe out there. Have a good time. Keep it right. Okay? But this photo I got to show you guys. It shows the Standard Oil, because a lot of La Mirada was owned by Standard Oil at one time, especially over there by Beach Boulevard and Trojan Way. And there's 3 different spots or so. But it shows a photo of them. It's a Standard Oil employees company picnic, and they're playing baseball on this huge baseball field. It's a Standard Oil, and you see all the 1917 cars lined up. And I'm guessing, because it kind of accompanied the other photo I have, I'm kind of guessing it's over there on the old Standard, near the old Standard Oil farm along beach, where kind of like where Los Coyotes is. But you guys have to see this photo. I'm going to have to share it with you one of these days. I mean, it's in the book, and like I said, I had it digitally scanned by the city years ago. The city, as a favor, Tom Robinson did that for me. So I'll have to post that somewhere where you guys can kind of see it in its full digital form. Also, I want to announce, everybody, we're going to have we're going to experiment here on Facebook on July 26th. It's the anniversary of when the Olympic torch relay went through La Mirada. Does anybody remember that? 37 years ago? The 1984 Summer Olympics, and the relay came through La Mirada and Santa Fe Springs. Anyways, I acquired an old poster from Oxman Surplus. It's about 6x2. It was in Oxman Surplus for many years. Recently they closed. And we're going to be auctioning that off on July 26th live, probably on Facebook. We're not able to go live on YouTube yet. Yeah, good question, Jared. Where's everyone going to watch fireworks since La Mirada's canceled? Going to La Habra this year. Are they doing their show on the traditional 4th, Jared? But anyways, I have acquired that poster from Oxman Surplus, and we're thinking about auctioning it off on July 26th. And we're trying to decide where to put the money, to like a good cause or some kind of nonprofit group, a donation we can make to a nonprofit group. Trying to figure out where, but we're thinking about doing an auction of that poster, and it was signed by the runner. And I see, hey, did I just see Chris join us? Chris Kawadi? What are they turning Los Coyotes into since they decided to close the school, unless they decide differently since the email we received? Did they actually officially decide to close it? Yeah, I miss Oxman Surplus too. They're not going to be opening again, Tiffany. It's closed forever. They still open an online store, and he recently had a parking lot sale, but the retail store is closed forever. And we have a video about that if you check on our past videos. Oh, sheriff's helicopter circling over beach in Rosecrans right now. Who was it? Okay, let me go over to that frequency.
Clearing the patch and frequency at 1957.
Okay, you heard we caught the very end of that.
To advise if the busy tone was heard while the patch was activated.
Okay, they just cleared the patch. Whatever was going on at Beach and Los Coyotes Avenue, they just dropped some kind of medical emergency, and they just cleared the patch, which basically means everything's pretty good. I'm not good. Everything's what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me here. Everything's under control. So thanks for that tip. Who was that? Boy, I'm all over the place tonight. Fix the waterfall. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Will they fix it? Oh, I almost knocked over the... Oh, what's going on? It's off Mercado close to me. Is that you, Tiffany? Yeah, can you fix the darn waterfall already? For the love of God. I mean, who didn't love the waterfall? So what happened over there on Beach and Los Coyotes right now? And what was I talking about before that happened? Oh, the Oxman Surplus. So we're going to try to auction that big poster. It's perfect for your man cave, your sports room. It's a collector's item. It's 37 years old, and it's signed by the runner, who was after the runner that went through La Mirada. Now, what was the name of the lady that ran the torch relay through La Mirada? I want to say it's Debbie Heed or something like that. I should know this. And apparently she handed it off to somebody else that went through Santa Fe Springs right there. And this person, after he completed his portion of the relay, he went back to Oxman Surplus and signed this big poster they had made, because they had this big old thing out in front, welcoming the torch relay, and he went back and signed it. And we're going to auction that off on July 26th. All right, so stay tuned for more information about that. Okay, so we're listening. We got the sheriff's dispatch on now. We switched over from the fire. So, Karen Orwell. You know what? I think you're right. I think it was Karen Orwell. I should know this because we have a photo of her in the Reflections from McNally's Mirror book. Yeah. Okay, so we got people. Yeah, it sucks that Oxman's closed. Also, we got people commenting about they should fix the. Tiffany, is everything calmed down over there on Mercado now? Commenting they should be fixing the waterfall. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Larry. Hey, Jared. Hey, Christopher. Tiffany. Anna. Hey, Anna. Hey, Chris. What's up, Ivy? What's up, Veronica? How is everybody doing on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening here in La Mirada as we watch the sunset? And a beautiful sight. I have right behind me, like I said, it's a little different sight. We have people, because the Civic Center's adjacent to the regional park, so I have some people coming through here now and then, but it looks like we have a couple of people perhaps camping temporarily, or just kind of kicking back, whatever you want to call it, and whatever the diplomatic way to say it is, here on some of the steps. So that's interesting. It's a site I've never kind of seen before. What is being done with all the vacant spots around the city? I'm not sure. What do you mean by that, Rincon, about all the vacant spots? Everybody have a great, safe 4th of July weekend. Of course, tomorrow's the 4th of July. I'm sure some of you have the 5th of July off. Some employees have those perks. And so want to remind everybody you are watching the La Mirada blog. We're live on the La Mirada blog right now. My name's Tony Aiello. Of course, later you can catch us on our YouTube channel, La Mirada Blog TV, if you want to watch the replay. And of course, I'm sure we'll have the replay on Facebook. I just posted a photo. If you want to go over to our Twitter page right now, you can see a couple of photos from 1984 when, what was her name? Karen Orwell? I'm not even watching the screen here. Those photos were shown to me, and I scanned them by Gary Sloan years ago. And if you go to our Twitter page right now, you can see the photos of a couple of photos of when the Olympic torch relay went through La Mirada in 1984 by Karen. I got to get her name right. Was it Harwell? Somebody help me here. Orwell. So check it out right now on our Twitter page. Our Pitter page, Pitter Pat. Our Twitter page, twitter.com/La Mirada blog. Those photos are up right now. Let's see what else is everybody talking about. Yeah, it was canceled. It was and a lot of people were giving the city kind of beef about that, but it really wasn't a city thing. You remember the city pulls this off every year flawlessly with thousands and thousands of people coming from all over because La Mirada has the best fireworks show. That's all there is to it. And it was the county that really didn't want to issue a permit that would allow for the congregation of this many people in the park. So Tony, come back to Sportsman, oldest bar in LA. I'm the Homeboys. I met you and I did you and your lady. Wait, what? You did what? Whoa! I'm just kidding, Larry. Yeah, Larry, I got to get in there one of these days. Sportsman's Lounge over there, all the way on the west side of La Mirada, right there, just east of Marquardt Avenue on Imperial Highway. Sportsman's Lounge has been there for many years. Good old Sportsman's. I got to stop in there. It was a pleasure meeting you that day, Larry. I remember that. So anyways, I was saying that it's the county that did not want to issue the permit to the city to allow thousands and thousands of people together this close to the, winding down of the pandemic. And so, yeah. I didn't even go by today. Was there anybody even at the park today? Okay, we're going to be with you just a little bit longer. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tony Aiello. We're live on Facebook. What time is it? I don't even know because what time is it? Somebody help me here. It's got to be around 8 o'clock, I would suppose. Thank you for joining me. And again, I invite you to visit all of our social media pages, Twitter. Thank you. Twitter, Instagram, really big on Instagram, folks. Want to do more on Instagram? We're getting close to 4,803. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Lisa. At least I know someone's listening to me, right? Not up here talking to myself. Actually, this lady up here there's this lady coming up through the parking lot to the left of me, and she's looking at me like, this guy's like, who's this guy talking to? Check it out. Let's go back to the other frequency because, there we go. Make a little more action on the fire dispatch. Yeah, let me know again, guys, if something's going on in your neighborhood right now while we're live, and I'll switch it over to the sheriff's dispatch. There she is. She's coming this way. See her. Vacant store spots around the city. You know what? Good question, Rincon. You know, the city's always touted as being business friendly. I'm sure a lot of different cities and communities are going to be dealing with empty, vacant store spots, but those are private. Most of them are private property, and the city. What do you want the city to do about it? I mean, come on. So I mean, there's certain things they can do, but you know, what are you going to go around? Hey Sam, can you open a shoe store over there on Santa Gertrudis? So, thank you, Virginia. Did anybody catch the candidates forum we did live a couple weeks ago, last week, whenever it was? What do you think? Anybody following that school board race at all? You know the situation behind that, right? Well, I don't even think I know the situation behind it. I know Jesse Urquidi lost by 5 votes back in November, and then the very unfortunate passing of my friend Daryl Adams, who I've known for many years, great guy. Passed away, and so they appointed Jesse, and some people got all pissed off, and there was a movement, and some people were saying it's a power grab from Norwalk. And look at this beautiful side of this jet coming in to land at LAX. Can anybody seen that? I'm gonna screw up the whole shot, aren't I? If I try to zoom in, I'm gonna screw it up. I can't do that. Back out, Tony. Back out. Okay. Look at that. I wish all right, let's try this shit. Look at that jet. I mean, look at that sunset and that jet. Looks like it's already leveling out for its landing in LAX. What was I talking about? Oh, so some people are saying it's a power grab by Norwalk, and didn't like that Jesse got appointed. So now there's some signatures gathered, and now we have 5 candidates. So anyways, yeah, Daryl passed away, and which we created a spot, and so people didn't want Jesse appointed. And then Jude, right? Was it Jude? I think it was Jude Caceres, or is he the one that's still on? I get those two confused all the time. Moved out of the district, so actually that created 2 spots. All this kind of happened simultaneously when kind of around Daryl's passing. And oh, you see it? You see that, Veronica? Cool. Yeah, it's kind of interesting for me, this view of the planes landing in LAX. Where I live in La Mirada, they changed their route years ago, and now they sometimes they come right overhead and turn right overhead, and sometimes they're really low. So anyways, that created 2 spots, and that election is July 20th. Those are the signs you see going on around La Mirada. There was a candidates forum. It was actually pretty cool at the La Mirada Activity Center, I think, last week, and it was live on Facebook, and that plane just went behind the clouds. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, folks, I'm still tripping on the plane. This is crazy. So there's an election for 2 spots, and Jesse's one of the candidates. And then who do we got? Richard Legaspi, Janet Mendoza. Did I get that right? I'm trying to off the top of my head. Narcisse Brassoff, and somebody help me there. Who's the 5th? Oh, can't believe I'm forgetting. Oh, Concio. So everybody have a great Saturday evening. Any more questions, send them my way. Thank you so much for joining me. If you wanted me to do more live videos like this, I think it would be... Look at that plane now leveling off underneath the clouds. So I guess it really wasn't leveling off yet when it went over me. Now it's kind of... We would love to do this more. Everybody have a safe and sane and a relaxing 4th of July weekend. Yeah, again, 3rd of July event's not going on today. You know, of course, back in the day, the event was actually the 4th of July. Like it really was on the 4th of July. And then when did it change to the 3rd of July? I think Kiwanis actually did that when the Kiwanis Club was still in control. And I think the reasoning behind that, I want to say the 90s. Is that early 90s? Kiwanis, now you guys are really testing my memory here. I think Kiwanis did that because enable the Gerda, yes, thank you. Be safe all. Be safe, everybody. Have a great Saturday night. I think Kiwanis did that in order for the organizers to be able to spend the 4th of July, the actual 4th of July, with their family. And so they moved it to the 3rd of July, and actually it's been really successful on that date. But you remember back in some of you old timers, when it was still held on the 4th of July, because I think the city controlled it for a while, and then it went to Kiwanis, and then back to the city. Who knows? But back, you remember, I think it was 1976 was the big riot, the rock-throwing, bottle-throwing riot of 76. I was there when the sheriff's deputies were pelted with bottles and rocks by an unruly crowd. Okay, well, maybe I'm getting a little dramatic there, but actually there was a kind of a riot. And I think they caused it to, not caused it, they caused didn't they cancel it the following year? And then bring it back a few years later? They're like, we'll teach you a lesson. Yeah, so a lot of that on top. Yeah, I think it disappeared for a couple of years, but I was there. What was I, Okay, I was 13 years old. And I remember running like a scared chicken through a hen house, okay? And we went home. Okay, thank you, Gerda. Everybody really be conscious. We have a long history here on the La Mirada blog of being, our roots really go back to when we were the very first social media page in the era to reunite owners with their lost animals, dogs and cats. And of course that there's a lot of them now, and that's good. The more the merrier. So our roots kind of go back to that. Let me switch. The scanner's really quiet. Let's put this in the pocket. So a reminder, remember your animals. They don't like loud noises. Some don't seem to mind, but most don't. There's all different things you can do. You can put them in a room with a TV that's a little louder than usual, especially tomorrow night when it's going to be like a freaking war zone here in La Mirada. I mean, literally a war zone. But yet, every year, let's sell fireworks at the fireworks booths. I mean, it's kind of like where do you go with that? A political type thing, or maybe just kind of, but yeah, it's going to be like a war zone in La Mirada tomorrow night. Keeping that in mind, and keep your eye on the La Mirada blog. We usually have although it's really slowed down over the years, we usually have an influx of many people sending us posts of their lost dogs. But like I said, there's different avenues for the lost. Hey Susan, lost dog issue, especially around the 4th of July, which is this is the busiest time of the year for lost dogs. This is when I probably phrased that wrong, but you know what I'm saying, okay? So really, really be prepared. Get I have a few cats. I get them in early in the evening. There's many things you can do just to kind of like get their mind off of it. But like with dogs, like I said, you can put excuse me. Oh man, a little indigestion going on here. You can get you can put them in a room with a TV that's a little louder than usual, a little stereo on, different ways. Use your imagination. You know what I'm saying.
11340 East Avenue R2.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up in just a couple of minutes because we don't want to take too much of your time here. And is this going to let me do this? I see some people behind me just kind of enjoying I know you see the gentleman back there kind of just camping out on the steps. Yeah. Isn't there some people you can't see them, they're kind of behind see the gentleman and lady enjoying it, and there's also a gentleman up in the steps, like I said. But some people just meandering through the park here. Let's go back to the sunset. Thank you for joining me, everybody. You are live on Facebook. This is the La Mirada blog. My name's Tony Aiello. Okay, I'm sorry we didn't get to have our 3rd of July event this year. But again, everybody be careful out there tomorrow evening. And I believe the fireworks booths are open on the 4th all the way up until, I don't know. I think they're up, okay, you're not legally allowed to light off fireworks, I think, on the 4th till 3 p.m., or I could be wrong, or is it the booths close at 3 p.m.? I don't know. I lose track all these years. I know there's some special hours involved, though, but they will be open. You can go tomorrow morning, I'm sure early afternoon, to get your last-minute fireworks. Support all the different fireworks booths in La Mirada. Sorry I didn't get a chance to go through them. You're welcome. Sorry I didn't get a chance to go through. Hey Chris, you're welcome. Go through all. What is this little red? I got a red one here on something, and if I have a feeling if I click it, I'm going to lose you all. Go out there and support all the different booths. Sorry I didn't get to announce all the different locations. I think if you check our social media channels, we've been helping out with some of the locations. Okay, Veronica, the booths close tomorrow at 9? Hey, Rincon, yeah, can you, especially on the west side of the city, can you believe the unbelievable screeching of tires and racing going on in the Stage Valley View area all the time? You're welcome, Veronica. Did you say 9 o'clock? The booths are actually open on the 4th till 9? Yeah, I think you might be right. Uh-oh, what am I doing here? If I lose you guys, it's because I'm trying to screw around too much with the controls. Okay, got it. So 9 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, there are some young children. Hi, Rose. How's it going? Yeah, there's also some young children that are also afraid of loud noises. Let me go back here and see if I missed any comments from anybody. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is awesome. Trying to keep you informed here on this Saturday night, July 3rd, 2021. Quiet around Escalona Elementary. Oh, that's an old one for Veronica. Okay. Karen Haas. Okay, it was Karen Haas. Thank you. See, I'm so glad I went. Thank you, Chris. I thought it was Karen Haas or something similar to that. I'm so glad I went back and checked on the comments. Yeah. She handed it off. She handed it off to a gentleman who went through the Santa Fe Springs portion over there by La Mirada, and that person, Chris, came back and signed this this big poster that Auctions had made. He signed it, and we're going to be auctioning that off in a few weeks. And here's what I need your help with, people. Chris, this is what I need your help with. Who was that guy? We're trying to identify him. When I look at the signatures, this is like Randy something. Who was the runner that was after Karen? I'm assuming he was after Karen. Whoever that was, he signed this poster, and we've been trying to figure out who that guy is, and I've Googled it. I can't find it. So, Chris, I hope you're still listening. I still hope you're still with us. That's your project. I'm going to keep continuing to look, but if anybody can help us, you're welcome, Rincon. Hi, Rose. If anybody can help me with that information, who was that runner that carried the torture relay through the Santa Fe Springs area? I'm lowering you guys down a little bit. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay, that's going to wrap things up, folks. I'm going to skedaddle out of here. I will catch you next time. I'm going to keep this video going for just a few minutes after I stop babbling. I want to thank you again for joining me here on the La Mirada blog on Facebook. Look for this this replay on our YouTube channel, also here on Facebook. And we will catch you next time right here along the La Mirada blog media network. Have a great 4th of July weekend. Everybody be safe out there. Keep tuned to the La Mirada blog for all the details. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. Hello, Henderson, Nevada.
Engine 183, Squad 182, SIC LS 101s, 454 South. Guilford Avenue between the dead end and the drive.
We're high above the stairs to nowhere. The stairs to nowhere. Alan Morrison used to call those stairs you see here along La Mirada Boulevard. By the way, this is bonus coverage. I said goodbye already, but I'm hanging on just a little bit longer here. So it's bonus coverage. That's right, bonus coverage. I just made that up. Veronica's saying big bangs going off now. Alan Morrison, who's the husband of Karen Morrison, who's a school board member, he called this. I laughed so hard. These are the stairs to nowhere. You know these stairs along La Mirada Boulevard that nobody ever uses, and they lead down to the street that nobody ever walks from. These are the stairs to nowhere. Have a great 4th of July weekend, everybody.
Engine 191, wires down, Walnut Street, cross of Erna Avenue.
Happy 245th America.
Patrol 73, Squad 73, injury LS, 24408 Valley Street, cross of Cedartown Street. Engine in Squad 37, chest pain, 38035, 11th Street East, cross of Avenue R.
This has been a presentation of the La Mirada Blog Media Network.